Are you gonna give me a countdown, or
I think we're
are we live?
I think we're live.
Are we live? Hello, live. Hello, world. Hello, YouTube. I hope. Otherwise, I'm just talking to this little thing here in front of me and making a complete fool out
Definitely
of
live
myself.
now.
But hey, it doesn't matter. We are live now, according to Lee. So we are going to jump into this. Welcome to Guerrilla Audits, not publishing. Why are we not Guerrilla Publishing right now? Well, because YouTube nuked our channel. We did a video about a really bad teacher in Oklahoma, and we blurred out the really bad pictures. And still, we put it up for 48 hours and let YouTube do its review stuff, and then posted it, even though it said everything was fine. And they took our complete channel. We've never been in trouble. Complete channel, 95,000 subscribers, gone like that. We are appealing, that lost. We appealed again, that lost. We have been doing everything possible to get the channel back. We have not given up all hope yet. If you're out there watching this and you know how to get our channel back, please, for the love of all things, help us get Guerrilla Publishing back. We've got some other highfalutin people trying to help us. We'll see if that pays off. Fingers crossed on that. Now, we've not done a story on this channel on YouTube about Jesse Mack Butler, but it is important that we do a story now. And we're bringing this to you because we want to bring this to the YouTube audience, and we're going to share all of our content across all of the streaming platforms. If you've not checked us out on Facebook, that page is growing quick. It's above 55,000 subscribers. Which is amazing. So go check us out on Facebook. We post a lot of content on Facebook that doesn't get posted over here to YouTube. Today, though, we're talking about the Jesse Mack Butler case out of Oklahoma. If you've not heard about this case, let me just give you a little bit of background. Jesse Mack Butler was a 17-year-old baseball player in Stillwater, Oklahoma, that did some really bad things to several girls and ultimately got charged with the R word related to both of them, and strangulation related to one of them, and a whole bunch of other things. And he was arrested. His bond was only $25,000, despite the fact that he was charged by Stillwater, by the Payne County District Attorney, Laura Thomas. As an adult, his bond was only $25,000. Judge Culling and Judge Worthington worked this case. Judge Worthington was the one that ultimately signed off on the plea deal that was made in this case. But let me just explain to you a little bit of the backstory here. We have dug deep into this case. I've read the entire file that I can get my hands on, every other shred of anything that I can get my hands on, review, watch, whatever. I've looked at it. I've talked to people closely related to this case, very closely related to this case, and done my due diligence to the nth degree that I can possibly do. I've reached out to the Butler family, Lee and I had a candlelight vigil in front of their house. If they'd like to speak, they certainly can. Their defender, Elizabeth Hurlbut, she's reached out to us. We offered her an interview, and then she went and sought a protective order that was not granted against us for exposing her defending of the Jesse Butler, the R word guy. So all of that to say, this is a bad dude. The case file's bad. Everything's bad. He filmed himself strangling one of the girls for purposes of watching it back later. That's sick. That's a special kind of evil for a 17-year-old. Smells fishy of something going on, and we're going to talk about that more. But this kid, this man, at 17, you're a man. Dadgummit. You're smart. You know what the heck the difference between right and wrong is. Maybe he had a P. I hear he's not very smart. Maybe an IQ of 80, pea-sized brain. Is that like a trend with baseball players? Pea-sized brains. It seems to be with baseball dads anyway. Every dad that's got a kid playing baseball seems to have a brain about the size of a peanut. Or is a peanut too big? Might be too big. Anyway. An amoeba. Brain as big as an amoeba. That's probably a better analogy. This butler terror does these things, is arrested on a $25,000 bond, and despite the fact that the Stillwater PD put together a great case from the Stillwater school resource officer who first took the report, and frankly, we'll talk more about that and release that report later. We've got a copy of those reports. We will release those when I'm ready to, sometime maybe over the next week. But what we learned from those is that the Stillwater PD handled this, the school resource officer handled this the way they were supposed to. The Stillwater PD handled this the way that they were supposed to. Their affidavit and finding a probable cause affidavit was meticulously well written, detailed, laying out all of the relevant facts that establish all of the prerequisites necessary to convict this monster of the crimes for which he was charged. They did a fantastic job, and then they turned it over to the Payne County District Attorney, Laura Thomas, and her cohort, whose name unfortunately is escaping me right this second. I'm bad with names. And they give this monster a plea deal, despite the fact that the victims object to it and are willing to testify. And they've gone through the process, and they're strong. And a deal is struck, and it was 78 years of probation, except for he's treated as a youthful offender, meaning he's only on probation until he's 19, and then this goes away. He is not even a registered SA offender. Doesn't even have to register, which is why we're working really hard to make sure that this story gets out there, that he remains famous, and that you guys know exactly what is going on. We're going to continue to work to hold these folks accountable, but we're going to start with Jacque Butler, Mack Butler, the parents of this monster predator. And the first clip we're going to see, it's been out there before, nothing new about this, but we want you to see it as a start of this because it's important to understand the dynamic. Now, the clip's going to start after the police have already been knocking on the door for like 8 or so minutes, waiting. They kind of feel like somebody's there. You can hear a dog bark, then the dog goes quiet, all of that stuff. It seems like somebody's in the house. We're going to learn that when Jacque Butler rolls up, that somebody was in the house. So let's roll that clip.
Okay. Okay. All right, let me know. Thank you. Hello?
Hello. Are you Jacque?
Yes, I am.
Hi, Jacque. I'm Detective Bruce with the Stillwater Police Department. We're here because we have a warrant for Jesse's arrest. I assume you know that already. Okay. Is he here?
Yes.
Okay.
I told him not to answer the door till I got home. He's scared to death,
So here's what's going to happen. Like, we're going to take him into custody. His bond is $25,000.
Okay.
Once he gets to the jail and we get him booked in, well, I guess on the way to the jail, I guess you could contact a bondsman.
Yeah.
Or I mean, if you have 25 grand lying around, you can do that. But if you contact a bondsman, then they can post his bond and he can get right out today.
Okay.
So, and
Like,
during,
what kind of time frame does that look like? Just out of curiosity, like midnight tonight or
no,
an hour?
Like, you can contact a bondsman and it'll be like an hour and a half or something.
Candy Baker, I'm sure y'all know Candy.
So
she's the one that told me.
It's a pretty quick process.
Okay.
We just have to get him booked in,
Okay.
and then once he's booked in,
Okay.
And just so you know, he is a juvenile, so he won't be with any adults. He can't be housed with any adults.
Okay.
So there is a chance that he may be moved over to Payne County. But for right now, depending on how long it takes you to get with her and get the bond set
I'll
up,
call her right back. So
then he'll probably just be at our facility at the
Okay.
city of Stillwater.
Okay.
And she can
Whose
come
call
over there.
is that?
It just we can only hold him for 6 hours.
Oh, okay. So if I get it done now,
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah.
He's not going to be moved.
No.
Okay, perfect. Jess, it's Mom. Open the door. It's me.
And if you'll just have him step out.
Okay. Give me your wallet and phone and stuff. So, okay. Your what?
They're in the car.
Well, okay, it's fine. It's not locked or anything, is it? Okay. So, Can you tell him what you just told me, or?
Yeah, so we're here. We're obviously going to place you under arrest. There's a warrant for your arrest. We're going to take you to the jail. I told your mom that she can contact a bondsman, and you shouldn't be there very long, but there just is a process for paperwork and stuff. But right now you do have to come with us, and I do have to put you in handcuffs. So turn around for me.
You have to put him in handcuffs?
Violent harassment, trauma transport somebody in custody.
You know we're doing this. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'll get you out. For me? All right. Stay silent. Rick knows about this. Candy's on this. Dad's on his way. We're coming to get you, okay? Stay strong, okay? Say your prayers.
Okay, so he's going to go right to the city of Stillwater jail, and if you'll just contact her, then she does this all the time. She knows what to do.
Yeah.
Make sure
Okay.
she knows Stillwater Police Department, not a county.
Yeah.
Stillwater Police Department
Yeah.
on Lewis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let her
Spread your feet for me.
Love you, Jess. See you in a bit. What about his phone?
So that's going to remain at the police department as evidence. So we'll hang on to it through the duration of whatever happens with the case.
Okay.
Generally, once
So.
the case is adjudicated, then we'll be able to release it, but we can't until it's
Okay.
over with.
Well,
Normally.
his phone cannot be released.
Ever?
Anyways, yeah, because of stuff that's on it.
You didn't tell him you were doing this today.
Probably the attorney?
Yeah.
No. There would be no reason for me to tell him.
But he left you several messages about Jesse.
He left me one message, and I returned his call, and he didn't call me back. So I took that generally. I don't want my client to talk to you. So when I return the message and then he doesn't make any effort to call me back, that's kind of what I have to go with.
Okay.
Oh, this is just a copy, but you can have that. Okay. So it has the charges listed and the bond and the case on there.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Kind of an awkward spot.
That part of the video, that was him, Jesse Butler, being arrested. And really, there's a couple of things I want to point out about that really bother me. One, just I don't know, it's the lack of care that seems to be going on. And also, something that really bothers me is at the very end of the video, they talk about the fact that they've taken his phone previously, but he walks out of that house carrying a phone, and they don't take that one. There could have been good evidence on that phone, especially after, he got his phone taken. You want the next phone because, oh my God, I just got my phone taken, and they're going to find the video of this when I did this to who and this and this. People are stupid. And he walks out of the house with the phone. I don't know why that wasn't taken. And I'm not saying anything negative about the Stillwater Police Department's investigation and that had anything to do with the deal that was made here. Because I think it's the connections that the Butler family has to OSU and Candy Baker and to others that let something like this happen. Something sick is going on in Payne County, and we're going to get to the bottom of that. But what bothers me is just, I don't know. That's just weird. This whole situation is just so unbelievably odd. It doesn't make sense. This kind of deal doesn't get made. I've done this for 17 years. You don't get to this deal. This deal does not happen when you've got two victims who are willing to testify. And you know that there's no way you didn't know backlash was going to be bad. So I don't understand how this deal gets made. It's not like you had uncooperative witnesses or you had witnesses that were timid or scared. That is not the case here. You didn't have that. I don't know why that phone wasn't taken. It bothers me. Notice that she's also ticked off, Jackie is, about the fact that her little child, her poor little child who needs to say his prayers, is going to have to ride in handcuffs. She's really bothered by that. You're going to find out here in just a minute that continues to bother her. So next we're going to transition to the footage from the Stillwater Police Department. Actually, no, we're going to show you, here it is. You can see Jesse being taken to the jail, being walked in and led in those handcuffs. Get to see him from that dash cam, walking in there, play it over to your heart's content. I love seeing Jesse Butler suffering the little bit of consequences that he suffered. I hope that he was thinking he was never going to get out. I hope that he was thinking Bubba in the shower is going to do bad things to me. It's unfortunate that he didn't get to meet Bubba in the shower. Somebody, some way, hopefully something happens where we can arrange that meeting with him and Bubba in a prison shower sometime in the future. Maybe the third victim or fourth victim, or how many ever victims there are, come forward. Maybe a grand jury investigation figures out that there was some collusion and some improper stuff going on here. We can only hope. Slim chances, but hope is what we got. So with that said, what you're going to see next is Jacque Butler arriving at the Stillwater Police Department with the bail bondsman Cash Baker. Cash Baker, for those of you who are new to the story, I feel like I'm on like TMZ or something. And the fact that I know these names is like crazy because I'm terrible with names. Cash Baker is the son of Candy Baker, and Candy Baker is friends with Jacque Baker. And you just watched a video of Jacque Baker talking about the fact that Candy Baker is the one who tipped her off about the warrant. Who tipped off Candy Baker? Haven't figured that one out yet. Going to try to look into that. That said, Cash shows up with Jacque at the Stillwater Police Department. Now, this is a little fun fact and fun lesson for you folks out there that might not have done this before. But we at Guerrilla Publishing / Guerrilla Audit / whatever we're calling ourselves today have asked for lots of camera footage, and I always think to ask for the lobby footage because you never know what you're going to get. You get the outside cameras, you get the lobby cameras, you get all those cameras because you never know. Worth an ask, right? So I asked for the lobby camera, and not only because I wanted to see the reunification.
I mean, just shut up.
And Lee wants to play it early for you. I wanted to see the reunification of all of this, and what Lee just gave you a little clip of, is we got not only video, but in the Stillwater Police Department lobby, they got the audio too. So lesson for you, if you're in a police department lobby, be careful what you say because they got a camera there, and I know that, and I actually used that in a case to get some stuff one time. So we did. We've got this, and what you're going to see is Jacque Baker walk in. You're going to see Jacque Butler walk in. Mack Butler is going to come in as well. And I want you to pay special attention to where Jacque sits, where Mack sits. And as you watch through this first play of it, before I tell you anything, I do want to say this. Just watch how Mack and Jacque react when Jesse comes out from the holding area.
I mean, just show proof of a bond for Jesse Butler. He's a minor that's being held here. Yeah, it's already posted at Payne County. I just they're supposed to bring proof of it so that he'd be released. Because I know random people that just watch that stuff. I'm like, why are you watching it? Like, I get why my mom watches it.
Well, yeah.
I don't understand why normal people do. David Marlin.
Mac, this is Cash.
Hey, Cash.
Mac, and he already called jail. They're gonna come get a copy of the bond. And they go get you.
So I think they're just gonna bring him out at the same time.
Okay. So what else? They're gonna bring him out. We're waiting on him to come out.
Together?
Yes.
Okay. so Rick said, I saw him walking down the street, so I honked and stopped, and I said, I'm headed to the police station to get him. Do you want to ride? And he said, no, I'm going to keep walking. I'm going to go on and talk to the prosecutor.
So Susan sent me a text.
She was there. She saw it all happen. I asked first, Detective Bird, I think,
Was she there?
yeah, 3:13.
I wouldn't have been very nice.
Well, Rick, they don't think about it. Do what they say. But I did say, did you know that my attorney told you or that you would bring him in? You would have to do that. She said, I never, your attorney called me back. I told Rick that. Did you tell him you were coming today? No, this was 2 months ago.
17 considered it done.
That's usually on their discretion on that one.
Hello. He just walked out. He just walked out.
And we've got it scanned in back there, so it's attached to his jacket, so we're good to go. All right.
In our court. So we still need to go tomorrow. And then we won't plan on it unless you're different. And then you got my card that shows 14th December of the 6th at 1:45. They're writing me a ticket, I think. I don't know. It's not math. Go out there. Yeah. My car.
I don't know. Like a gag out of day or something, I don't know.
What's going on? I didn't do anything. Okay. Well, so then we'll just hear from you tomorrow. Okay. Oh, this is cash. This is Jesse. This is her son. So he
Yeah, just give my mom a call whenever later.
okay, yeah. I'll let her know.
Yeah.
We got it.
Yeah.
Well, folks, there you have it. That is the footage of Jesse Butler getting out of the only time he spent in jail for doing the R word to 2 minor girls, nearly strangling to death, completely to the point of asphyxiation, and passing out one of them, doing other horrific things that I cannot share on YouTube. I don't want to lose another channel for exposing corruption. So that's what's going on in the Jesse Mack Butler case in Oklahoma right now. He is set for a review coming up next month. But I want to leave you with this thought, and please play the clip back into your heart's content. Share it around. If you're a media source and you would like to get this footage without our logo on it, we'd be happy to send it to you, message us, so long as you attribute it and ask your audience to come back and help us out. We just lost our 95,000 subscriber channel. So do me a favor and hit the like and subscribe button in this video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Even if you were subscribed to the old channel, don't think I'm already subscribed. Recheck, hit the subscribe button. We're gonna have more exclusives on this. We've got video footage from our trip to the courthouse where we got it on record that Worthington, the judge who signed off on this deal, is retiring at the end of next month. Congratulations. Don't let the door hit you in the on the way out. Judge Worthless. But we've got Judge Culling, who's still in there. We've got Laura Thomas, the district attorney. We've got a lot more on this. We've got a lot more reports and other things to go through, and we will get to those coming up very soon. We hope you're going to have a fantastic Thanksgiving. If you are watching this on YouTube, go check out our Guerrilla Publishing Facebook page. Give us a like and subscribe over there as well. We publish a lot of content on there we don't post on YouTube. With that said, that was a terrible ending. With that said, everybody have a happy, safe holiday Thanksgiving season. Go enjoy. I'm going to go home and cook for my family a lot. 3 turkeys. I don't know why. With that said, you stay safe out there.